Hi, I want to teach you how to strum a little bit better on the guitar. So first, you got to check your left hand and your right hand. So that's one of the things that I see with beginner players. So for example, your left hand. When I used to strum, I couldn't strum because the notes were not ringing out. For example, it might sound like this. But the idea is that you're muting the strings on your left hand because it doesn't sound clean. So I'm just playing a G chord, and you might be doing this because your left hand hasn't probably developed callus enough yet, or you're not hitting the strings hard enough, or maybe you're not even hitting the notes correctly. So check your left hand first to see if they're even hitting the notes. And sometimes the fingers, like for example this middle finger right here, it might be muting the strings beneath the note that you're hitting. So for example, I'm hitting this note, but underneath it is the A and D. And you might be muting them for some reason because you're not hovering over the strings enough. So it might be like this. So I exaggerated that a little bit, but you get the idea. So make sure that you're hitting the notes on your left hand. Okay. Now moving on, also check your right hand on how you're holding the pick. So I hold my pick like this, pretty much. I hold it with my thumb and my index, and I have these three fingers extended out pretty much. I use these three fingers to hit the notes. So for example, so that's why I do it. And I think a lot of people too, when they have this pick, when they're holding the pick, they're holding on it really tightly, so it looks like a fist. And when they strum, it's like it sounds really hard. So it's like. And now I want to get into how to actually start the strumming process. So you probably just got to learn some chords. You probably learn some songs or you want to play some songs, and those songs require strumming. And so let's just go to the G chord. And you probably can hit it once. And you're thinking to myself, how can I do this? What I also started to do is I just started to just strum slowly. I feel like a lot of people try to strum quickly as they can, like this. I mean, yeah, I understand, because it does sound cool. But what I did is sometimes I would have a metronome. It's okay if you don't have one, but I would highly recommend you get one just for the timing. But you can also just sit down and you can just start strumming very slowly, just in a downstroke. Here's the upstroke. Yeah, so that's what I would do most of the time. I would just sit down, I would just strum down and then strum up. And then you want to combine them afterwards. So what I did, I just did a 1, 2, 3, 4 count. So on the 4th count, I strummed up. So I'll show you. And over time, that just developed, and you can just play around with it, do different combinations. You can do, 2 down strums, 2 up strums. And eventually, you'll start to strum like this. So I hope that helped you out. Try it out. Just practice that strumming. There's no way out of it. I would just keep doing it slowly. Build accuracy on those notes on your left hand, check your right hand, and also just practice doing different combinations with the downstroke and the upstroke.